Okay, this is another game from 1971. It's an Alca Flying Circus. You can see it's made by Alca for PRW, which was Phonographic, Ruffler and Walker, a big distributor in the UK. We'll have a look at the game just with all the panels off and inside it. And then we'll have a look around the back with it running. Open up the control panel. You can see the relays inside, a couple of motors, one for the score, and I'm not sure what the other one is on the right hand side. And you can see the play field down below with a black light to illuminate everything. Fairly simple game, just got one single control to make the plane go up or down. Object of the game is to fly through a series of hoops on the display and try and beat 100. You get one free game if you can beat 100. Another game too where the playfield is down at the bottom of the game, and you're looking into a mirror which projects the image up from underneath, reflects the image from underneath. A little bit different. The mirror just behind the back glass is a half silvered mirror, so you're seeing half the image from down below the cabinet and the other half projected from the back of the cabinet, and that's where the little plane is that flies around. There's also another mirror at the back which moves up and down, and that gives the illusion the plane is flying up and down. The plane's actually stationary, it's the mirror that moves up and down. Here's a look at the boards inside it. There's a timer board, there's 3 sound boards, one an explosion if you miss the hoop, a siren if you make the hoop, and the other one's just a general plain flying buzzing sort of sound, and the amplifier board on the far right, and another black light down the bottom. So yes, that's inside of the cabinet in there. You can see the plane down the bottom there on a motor which will spin it round, and it can also do a loop the loop. If you miss the hoop, it'll do a loop and come back around for another chance. Another black light in the back there, and that's that mirror that will pivot up and down with that motor there. It can pivot up and down. There's also a contact disc on one side of that, which will be able to detect the movement of the plane, which position you're on relative to the hoops. Alright, we'll start it up now and we'll have a bit of a look around the back. Okay, there's the plane down the bottom. And of course it's continuously crashing, no one's playing it. It sort of just does a loop the loop and flies back around. And that's the mirror there, which I'm just moving that joystick at the front now, and the mirror should be moving up and down. We'll turn the lights off in a sec and we'll have a look, see what it looks like in the dark, so you can actually see it playing properly. Alca Flying Circus again. What I'll do is turn the lights off, and I'll start up a game in a second and play a game in the dark, and you'll get a much better idea how the game works and the effect that it creates of the plane flying through hoops. So we'll coin it up. Okay, there's our little biplane now. So there's 4 hoops you have to fly through. If you crash at any point, the plane does a loop and then recovers. It's a bit difficult once it crashes to actually get back on track. There's not much distance between the loops. Okay, I got the last one then. So yeah, you can fly it up and down. You've got to get pretty dead centre through the hoops to actually score the point. With that one I've hit the top. Does a loop, comes back around, but by then it's too close to actually get the height back up. You might just make the last one if I'm lucky. No. There's a crash sound if you miss, and sort of a buzz if you actually make it. There we go, got that one. Just runs for a couple of minutes, and then actually adjust the volume and the length of the game. There's a control just down where the circuit boards are in the bottom front door. If you manage to score over 100, you get 1 free game. And that's the end of the game now. The plane just runs for another couple of seconds before it finishes up and stops.